Hello everyone, today I will show you how to register for a certificate exam that you will take from Salesforce. Salesforce provide lots of certificates, but mostly Salesforce Administrator Certificate will be the first one you will need to take, and then second one, Salesforce Platform Developer 1 certificate. So I will show you how to register to those two. You can go to Google and type Web Assessor Salesforce. Then you will see the website at the top. You can click on it. Then it is asking you to log in your information. But at the bottom, it's a create a new Web Assessor login. I will click that one to show you how to open an account. For the login, you need to enter an email address. So I enter my email address here. I will copy that and I will also paste it here for an email address. And you need to type in a password. You need to create a password. Type it twice. So you re-enter the password, and then first name, last name, primary phone number. You see a star on the right side of the box. So those are the required fields. So you will need to fill those. I'm gonna choose Illinois. So you can choose the state that you live in and postcode. Country already selected. For company name, you can write the name of your school. If you're taking class from a university or a high school, you can write your school name here, so it will not be a problem. You can write one of your school, that shouldn't be a problem. It is asking what is the name you want it to be appear on the certificate. Here it's a, are you a customer, employee, or partner? You can choose partner. Those are not required fields. You don't have to fill out if it's not required field, so you can save it. Oh, it is asking enter the email address associated with your Salesforce account, so you can enter your email. Then you can save it if you want to. So next time you can get in easily. So now I will get in. I just create those email. I just create the login information, so I will enter. So then it is asking me to accept the certification program agreement. So you can read through those if you wish, then agree. If you don't want your certification credentials publicly visible, then you can choose no here. When you select no, then Salesforce credentials will not be shown on verification page. So here I will say yes. For me, it should be public. I'm gonna post everywhere. Okay, next. Oh, now it is asking me to verify the industry. So I will choose private and public. So mine is private, so I will choose private. So it is asking which sector you're in. Any of those can be chosen. Next. So based on where you work. So next page, yes, now we are in. Here you can reach all the information. Homepage include the exam information. So you can see at the bottom of the page, there are some links, hyperlinks. You can click on and get information. So you can get information about scheduling an exam. You can get information about disability accommodations. If you wish to take the test on site, so that means if you don't want to do it online, if you want to go to place, take the test in person, you could do that. All those information given here, but when you click those, that will actually take you to Trailhead page. So because all those information created as a module on Trailhead, so you can click on them and get information. As you see here, there are information teaching you how to register for an exam, and there will be Respondus lockdown browser. So that lockdown browser will actually factor the test. That means you won't be able to go another website or open another website or open another app during the test. So your page will only show the questions, the certificate questions that you need to complete, and you need to actively read the questions and solve them. You cannot look around like this, because if your eye is not looking at the camera, your test may be paused. Not just camera, but screen. So your eyes should be look at the screen. If you're looking somewhere else during the test, then your test will pause. But then you can click the screen and there will be a notification appear on your screen. You can click and continue your test, so that will not be a problem. But yeah, you can get a warning from the system, so you need to be careful about it. Also, make sure there is no second monitor. Make sure there's no second monitor in the room, and there is no any other electronic items, because when you take the test, if there's another computer in the room or another monitor in the room, they may think that, oh, you're trying to cheat. So we don't want that happen. We don't want any misunderstanding happen. So make sure there's nothing on your desk, no paper, no pencil, and no monitor, no electronic items, even watch, you gotta remove it. And make sure you don't take a test like in a room like mine, because see, there are some writings on the wall. That is not a good place to take the test. So that's why I didn't take the test here. So I actually went to other room to take the test. Make sure that there's no written part around you. I will suggest you to take it from a plain wall. If the wall in your back is empty, and if you don't have a complicated background, that will be very helpful, because you don't want them pause your test and ask you questions. So you definitely want to create an environment before you take the test. It will be good if you be there early, because you may have a technical problem, you may have an issue while you're downloading the browser, so you can communicate with them. So I'm going to click here, show you how to download the lockdown browser. So for in-person and online proctored exam, there are some steps you need to follow. So here, as you see, there are two websites, the links given for Windows system and Mac system. So I will click Windows system because my computer is Windows computer. So as you see, it's already started download. At the bottom of the page, I can see it. Once it's completed, I will open it up. Then it will ask you to accept the download, and you will accept it and go next and follow the steps. So I will download this program. Complete it. So now I'm going to go back. At the bottom, register for exam, there are links and information here. You can either go to this link here, or you can go back to the web page, web assessor page, and then here you can click register for an exam. So there are multiple ways that you can register for the exam. When you click register for an exam, at the bottom of the page, you will see the administrator exam. The students who get Salesforce education usually take the administrator exam first. So Salesforce administrator exam is listed at the top. So you will need to make sure it says Salesforce Certified Administrator. That's the name of the certificate. At the bottom of it, it's a Salesforce Certified Advanced Administrator. So this is gonna be a certificate that you may think for future. For now, you will register for administrator one. And by the way, for the developer exam, you're gonna follow the same steps. At the bottom of the page, you see there's the option developer exams. Under that tab, you can see Salesforce Certified Platform Developer 1. So this is another certificate that you will need to take when you complete developer part. So you can be certified developer. So this is $200, but no worries. Sometimes Trailhead shares some coupons online and you can get $140 discount. So you can take the test for $60, but there are dates that you can use those coupons. So you may want to check Google if there's a coupon that you can use before you take the test. So here I'm going to choose this one, Online Practor, the one at the top, because I would take it at home. I already took this, so if I register, I would probably register for the advanced one, but let me show you how to register. So I'm going to click on that. Once you click the link, it is letting you choose the time. I'm going to choose time zone, Chicago. And then on the right side, you see the hours. On the left side, you see the calendar. So you want to choose the date you would like to take the test. You're allowed to reschedule it, to reschedule or cancel within 72 hours of your testing exam, or within 24 hours online proctor exam. You will be charged a $75 fee. So you need to be careful about the timing. If you schedule an in-person test, if you want to reschedule it, you need to do it 72 hours before the scheduled time. So that way you will not pay that extra fee. But if it's an online test, then as long as you reschedule it before 24 hours of the time that you schedule the test, you're fine. So you should not have a problem. So I would choose today, January 14th. Right now it's 11:30 a.m. here. I'm gonna choose 11:45 a.m. 15 minutes later. So you see, you can choose a time just now for 15 minutes later, and today is Saturday, so even weekend you're able to do that. So you don't have to schedule a long time ago. Oh, actually, I need to click that checkbox here. Yes, it's added. Now I add the test, and now it's time to pay for it. But I'm gonna enter the code first if you have the code. And when you enter the code, if you have $140 discounted code, then the price will lower down to $60. Then you will submit after that and you will do the payment. For now, I'm just gonna empty the card. I don't want to pay for it since I already took the test. And once you register for it, when you go My Assessments, it will appear here. So there is no scheduled exam right now. But when I schedule it, I will be able to see it here. Right now, I didn't schedule anything. I didn't pay anything. So that's why it doesn't appear here. But when you log in to webassessor.com and when you enter your login information, you will need to click My Assessments to see the test. Then you will launch it. You see option launch here. So when you click launch, you will be able to start the test. Of course, first of all, you will need to show your ID to the screen and they will take your picture. You will not be actively talking with someone, but since it's a proctor test, the system will send you some notification on your screen and that will tell you what to do. So you will know what you need to do. If you're using glasses, they may ask you to show the glasses on a camera. So you can take out your glasses and show it to the camera, and both sides. You need to do that. So that way the glasses will not be a problem during your test. So during the test, if they think that the person is cheating, they may ask you to hold on your laptop and make a 360-degree turn, so show around the room. They may also ask you to show under the desk or around the desk. That's usually sent to you as a notification on your screen. As long as there's no need to talk to someone. So you can hold your computer, turn around and show around the room and show under the desk. Make sure that there's no paper, there's nothing around you, there's no computer, any additional monitor or electronic items. But that will be asked rarely. So don't think that they will ask every single person. I never had that, but in my test, my challenge was the technical issue. Somehow when I was using that lockdown browser, my computer froze. So I was kind of panicked, like what to do during the test. Like I was about to start the test actually. Then I contacted customer support and they told me shut down the computer fully, open it again, and then they reopened the test for me, so I was able to open the test and complete it. If you had any problem, you can also go to Google, type technical support for Salesforce certification exam, and if you scroll down, you can see there's a website, criterion.force.com. You can click on it. So here, this is criterion.force.com support website. So in this website, it say that if there's a limited time, you need to chat with an expert. So if you fill out the form and send it to them, it may take time for them to get back to you. So you see at the bottom on the right side, there is an option chat with an expert. So click on that one. You need to type your first name, last name, email, and then you can say online exam technical help and start chatting. That way, someone will get back to you quickly. But in case your computer is frozen and you're not able to go another website, in that case, you have to take your phone with you and then communicate with them. And then once you start the test, you're good. So when you may need to restart your computer. And I had a problem. I had to wait like 40 minutes. Problem gets solved. So in that case, they reschedule the test. So no worries. But before you take the test, make sure you have time for it. And it will be great if your home is quiet because if there are somebody in your house and talking to each other or talking to you, they may think that you're cheating. So make sure that you have availability. The place that you're going to take the test is also available. And if you have kids, you may want to take the test during the time they're at school, if possible. And I don't suggest you to read the question loud because that may also be another reason that they may think that you're talking to someone or you're cheating. So please try to be careful about those details. So once you start a test and take it, submit it, you will hopefully pass it. So when you be a little careful about those details, you shouldn't have any problem and take the test and get 100 and complete the test, and you will be certified. And once you get your certification, it's never ended. So then for future, you can think about other certificates. And most of the time, the business that you work with help you for the payment, and your business may pay the fee for the future certificates. So you don't need to worry about taking many certificates right now, but administrator certificates and Salesforce platform developer 1 certificates are very important. After you take those 2 certificates, then you may think about the rest a little later. Once you get, when you feel like you're confident to take the others, you could. But yeah, once you get it, you're certified. There's no expiration date, which is pretty cool. Once you go to LinkedIn account, I also want to show you something on Trailhead. You see on Trailhead at the top, there's a learn option and credentials. Under credentials, if you click maintain certification, you can see some modules and some information about the certificate. And if you go back, click take free certification prep, you can click on it. So here there's option for the certification, Salesforce certification days. You can register for it. But there are limited offers. So I see right now there is one on January 31st for Marketing Cloud Administrator certification. Let me click on that one, and then it will take me to the page for the certification day registration. And here, as you see, there's a bonus. It's a all certification date webinar. Attendees will receive a coupon code for $140 for any $200 exam. To attend that certification day, you just need to fill out this form. For the administrator, it's a check back soon as we add more webinars. So currently they don't have it, but sometimes they post here, so you can follow this, and that might be good for you if you're interested. Also on the website that you will take your test, if you go choose register for an exam, this was the page you registered for the test, right? Under administrator exam. And then for developer one, you go here, you choose Salesforce Certified Platform Developer 1. But there is also practice test here. If you click Certified Practice Test, you can click Salesforce Administrator Certification Practice Test, and it's $20. And the questions are taken from the pool. There are usually about like 200 questions in a pool, and Salesforce choose 65 questions for each set and ask to the people who's going to take the test. So and here there are 20 questions. So if you want to choose the practice test and answer 20 questions, that will give you an idea how the real test will look like. So if you want to retake it, yes, you can, but you will have same 20 questions again. So you can retake it as many you want, but each time you have to pay another $20 and you have the same question. So that's why after you take it one, you may not want to pay again, but you at least have idea how the questions look like and have the testing environment. So you may want to try that if you wish. And also when you go to Trailhead, under Learn, there is also Trailhead Academy. If you want to register one of the expert-led classes, there are some classes provided by Trailhead. You can see some of the classes you can register. There's one essential for new Lightning Experience Administrator. So that will be a good one if you want to register for it. At the bottom, you can see the options to register. If I choose United States, I can see the options for the classes. So it's $4,500. So that's for 1 week from 9 to 5 p.m. So for example, one of them January 16 to January 20, another one January 23rd to 27. So it's 1 week, very busy course. And from morning to night, you have classes. They do overall summary of the information that you need to know before you take the test. So I already took the test. Those courses available for you to, even you have a certificate, those courses might be something you may interested to do summary, all the topics that administrator has to know. This is something you may think about maybe for future. Even you have certificate in the future, you may want to get the summary of everything, like go over all the topics that administrator needs to know. Usually the place that you work for will pay this amount for you, because if they want you to get training, that could be one option given. That has to be discussed with your business. Thanks for watching. I hope that video was helpful. Bye everyone. I want to see your certificates on LinkedIn. Get certified and post it on LinkedIn, and we will like it.